Here we go. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video blog of Outdoors Obsessions. Chris here again, and we're returning back to the ground blind spot. When we came out the last time you saw us on our food plot video, I made a really rational decision, and that was to, first and foremost, keep my safety in check. Second, it was also very important to me that the landowner, his neighbor, and the protected land to the north were all happy with my results. And that meant I had to make a difficult decision that the wind gusts were simply too high for my spraying that day. It was hard to make that decision, but when you're facing a very potent herbicide such as glyphosate that has been linked to some certain cancers, and you're facing very likely damage due to unintended wind gusting throughout the area, you don't know exactly where your spray was going to end up. So I tested it the last time I was out with some water just to see how my backpack sprayer was going to work, and like I thought, I made the right decision in waiting. Now, as you can see, there's still a gentle breeze here with an occasional gust. However, it is a much calmer day than when I was first out here. I didn't shoot the video to close out that day. I had several other things going on that needed to be taken care of. And we're going to be spraying this half-acre field that you can see behind me. And right back here, right where my finger is touching, there's a nice little bedding area on that hillside. So this half-acre behind me will turn into the, hopefully, if I can get it all done in time, and it's looking like it will be turned into the plow down clover plot. Later turned into the autumn food plot. Autumn quick plot by Frigid Forage, both of which are Frigid Forage products. Still waiting on the results for the soil samples, but it hasn't even been a whole week yet, and that's to be expected. And before I begin, there's a couple things that I wanted to mention. Back over my right shoulder, there is a nice scrape site. And before I begin spraying, I'm going to go make sure that that is accessible still, because the landowner, doing what he needs to do, he pushed over a few dead cedars in that direction and just kind of covered up the scrape site. And I want to keep that fairly active when the time comes. As June and July hits, the bucks are going to start making their rounds through those areas, and it's currently April 23rd. I just want no factors to play into that, and I want those bucks to feel more than invited back. And also, a little product show time. I brought with me my Earthway Even Spread. This is the utility that I will be, it's the model 2750. And it costs, I want to say it was less than 50 bucks on Amazon. A very dependable device, simple to use, simple to set up. Just two little braces that you screw in, insert into slots, screw it in, and you just simply attach the handle. And you're ready to spray. So I got a new toy, and that's pretty exciting. I've also got my new Roundup sprayer here, and that's also cool because I can't tell you how exciting it is to come from a past in hunting where you don't have any spots, any private land. So you're always forced to hunt public, and with the lack of time scouting and the lack of time preparing, it was frustrating. But this year, in the years past, I've been able to do much more scouting, much more preparation, much more practice. And this year is unique in the way that I actually get to play farmer. And coming from a semi-pseudo city slicker here, turned country Iowan boy, which has always been in my roots, I'm excited because I'm going to be watching a lot of change, and you will be too, which is even just as exciting for me. And at least I hope so, that you'll be checking in as we go throughout this series. But anyways, yeah, I've got my cedar tree to move, my spreader, and my Roundup sprayer. Again, word of caution, I'm going to be using full gear, rubber gloves, hat. I do have a handkerchief as a mask, not a full certified mask per se, but I've got long sleeves, long jeans, boots, and socks. And all of these are going to be immediately stripped down as soon as I finish. My hands are going to be washed up, and I'll be changing into a new fresh set of clothes because, as I said earlier in the last video, glyphosate is not just a cleaning chemical. This is a very hazardous material which can destroy what it comes into contact with. And please, please, if you do decide to take on a project similar to this one on your own free will, please do your research. It is at the utmost important that you know what you're exposing yourself to, what the risks are, the proper precautionary methods, and the cleanup. And with that said, I think it's time to get to work. Hope you enjoy.